The purpose of the Global CFO Council is to provide an educational and networking forum for senior financial executives in order to share best practices, discuss current financial issues, and to learn about current topics related to the performance of their jobs.
Good morning, Kim. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you, Robert?
I'm doing great. Thanks for getting to do this. I'm excited to get to learn a little bit more about you. Kim, you may not have seen some of the other interviews, but what I do is I just try to find some stuff on the internet about you. And what I found is Kim Capwell is the executive finance manager at Panacea Construction Group. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And Panacea Construction Group is a service disabled, veteran owned small business hub zone, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Is that true?
That is also true.
And I think, interestingly, you got your undergraduate degree in nuclear medicine from the University of Wisconsin La Crosse. Is that correct?
That is also correct. I did.
And you're a huge Chicago Bears fan. Is that true?
Yeah. Can you tell? I graduated high school here in Green Bay. So, of course, I'm Go Pack Go.
Wow, I would have taken that accent for like South Georgia. I guess
Yeah,
not.
that's put question. No, Wisconsin my whole life, except for a couple years after college. So here I am.
Well, glad to have you here. And I'm excited to get started. And first question, Kim, let's get right into it, is what is your favorite business book and why?
So my favorite, if you will, book is actually Personality Plus by Florence Littauer. And it is my favorite book because it helped me understand people. And obviously, all through life, especially in a working environment, we need to connect with people. And that has been the most beneficial book. Every time I meet somebody, that book helps me get to connect with them.
Cool. I'm going to have to check that one out. That hasn't come up before, and that's something that I'm working on. So, good recommendation.
You will enjoy it. Mm-hmm.
Kim, question number 2 is what is the best advice that you have ever received?
So I am a controlling person, a type A personality, and very detailed. So in my world, it's my way and my way in detail. And starting out when I was young, I had a supervisor that I really liked and respected. And he pulled me aside one day and he's like, Kim, your ideas are great, but there's usually more than one way to do something correctly. So you might want to tone that down a bit. And that has been extremely helpful throughout my career.
Oh, I like that. I like that my way and my way in detail. I think there's a lot of accountants like that. I can sympathize. Kim,
Okay.
what is a tool that you've recently started using or a habit that you've recently started that you found beneficial?
So a tool that I started using recently at work was actually Travel Bank. It's an app where you can take pictures of your receipts and make a report and then send the report in weekly or monthly or however often you want. So we had some employees who are really good about keeping track of paper receipts and some who are not. And in today's technology, I'm like, there's got to be a better solution. And Travel Bank, I know there's a bunch out there. Travel Bank is just what we picked. And it's definitely helped. Now everything's electronic. I can just pull up the report, import the receipts. It's not all the paper stuff like we used to do. It's been very helpful.
Great advice. I'm going to check that out. We have some of those same employees at my company. So great advice. Question number 4, what is the best part about your current job?
So the thing I like most about my current job actually is the flexibility that comes with it. I do work virtually from home, and I have actually worked virtually for many years, even pre-COVID. That's been our norm. So COVID hasn't really changed anything for us. And I have 3 daughters. So as you know, they had sports and whatnot, I was able to just stop, go to their sports, come back, finish my work in the evening. The flexibility has been wonderful.
Kim, what's something personal that you wouldn't mind sharing about yourself with the rest of the CFO Council?
I do currently live in Green Bay. Like I said, go Pack Go. We're actually building a house down in Florida. We're going to be moving in the spring, and I'm so excited. This is my last winter here in Wisconsin.
That's awesome. I was born in Florida. What part of Florida are you thinking about moving to?
We're going to be at the Tampa Bay area on the Gulf side.
Nice. Boy, that is a big man. When you
Yes.
you change big.
Yes, we love
gets
to
hot.
boat. We love the water.
Well, that's awesome. Kim, last question. Question number 6. It happened so fast. What is something that I didn't ask, but I should have asked? And what is your answer to that?
So my question maybe would have been something I always like to ask people, what's your best piece of advice for being successful in not just your career, but in life in general? And my answer to that would be staying open to opportunities and not pigeonhole yourself into something. As you mentioned, my degree is actually in nuclear medicine. My background is in healthcare. I've never in my life taken an actual official finance or accounting class. And yet here I am, executive finance manager, and that's all I do is deal with finance and money in the books. And it was all self-taught. You know, you can do anything, just stay open to opportunity.
Amen. How true is that? That is the perfect way to end. And maybe as financial executives, we are sort of emergency healthcare for money. So there's a connection
Yeah.
there. I sometimes feel like I'm working in triage. Excellent advice. Great book to recommend. Great tool that you've picked up, and great advice there to close. So Kim brought it strong. This was awesome. Kim, thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate it very much.
I appreciate getting to know you, Robert. Thank you.